Welcome to GeneralMind. Today our topic is about Mars.
45.5 million kilometers away. From us at this very moment in space is our neighbor planet Mars. It has captivated humans for thousands of years, with its enigmatic presence in the night sky. But what if I told you that soon this red dot might actually turn into our home too? Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, buckle up because today we're diving deep into a topic that's out of this world. Can we live on Mars? What NASA is planning now? But before we blast off on this journey through the cosmos, make sure to hit that like button. Really helps us reach more people with our videos. And if you're a space enthusiast or just curious about life beyond Earth, subscribe for updates on all our latest videos. Okay, let's start our journey to Mars. The Red Planet. A glimpse of our future home. Mars, the fourth planet from the Sun, has always held a special place in human imagination. In this photo taken by the Perseverance rover, we see an up-close and personal view of Mars' surface. This rusty-colored world is not just a pretty sight. It's a potential candidate for human habitation. One of the reasons Mars is so appealing is due to its relative proximity to Earth, making it the most feasible target for interstellar exploration and colonization. Moreover, Mars has some key features that make it potentially habitable. These include a solid ground to build on, a similar day-night cycle to Earth, an atmosphere, magnetic fields, and water ice, all essential for human survival. Additionally, Mars offers abundant resources such as iron, aluminum, silicon, and oxygen that can be extracted from the planet's crust to support human activities. It's like having a do-it-yourself kit for building a new home. But remember, Mars comes with its own set of challenges. A thin atmosphere leads to low air pressure and high radiation levels. The lack of a global magnetic field leaves the planet exposed to the full force of solar winds, making it a hostile environment. The average surface temperature is a chilly -63 degrees Celsius. That's definitely a few layers jacket weather. These conditions pose significant threats to human health and survival if not properly addressed. However, with proper planning and technology, these challenges can be overcome, turning the red planet into a welcoming home for humanity. Human settlement on Mars, the building blocks of a new home. The idea of humans living on Mars may seem like a distant fantasy, but it's closer to reality than you think. NASA and other space agencies are actively working towards making it a reality. So how exactly do they plan to make this happen? Let's break down the key elements of their plan. Step 1. Choose the right location. Just as you wouldn't build a house in a flood-prone area, settling on Mars requires selecting the perfect spot. NASA and other space agencies are looking for areas with abundant resources like water ice, minerals, and solar energy. Using high-resolution images and data from orbiters, they're identifying potential sites suitable for human habitation. Step 2. Sustainable energy. Living on Mars will require a reliable and sustainable energy source. Solar power is a top choice due to the planet's ample sunlight. However, nuclear energy is also being explored as a long-term solution. Step 3. Resource extraction and utilization. Mars offers a wealth of resources that can be extracted and utilized for building materials, water, and even fuel. In situ resource utilization, or ISRU, is a key strategy for making the most of what Mars has to offer. For example, water ice can be extracted and used for drinking and can be broken down into oxygen and hydrogen for fuel. Step 4. Communication systems. Staying connected is crucial for any settlement. Advanced communication systems will be needed to maintain contact with Earth and enable smooth data transfer. This includes the use of satellites and ground-based infrastructure. Step 5. Radiation shielding. Mars lacks a global magnetic field, leaving it vulnerable to harmful cosmic and solar radiation. To protect human inhabitants, structures will need to be built with radiation shielding in mind, potentially using the planet's own materials. Step 6. Life support systems. Creating an artificial atmosphere and maintaining a habitable environment will be essential for long-term survival. This includes managing air pressure, temperature, and humidity levels to mimic Earth-like conditions. Step 7. Food production. Bringing life to Mars, literally. Plans for food production include utilizing Martian soil and resources to grow crops in controlled environments such as greenhouses. Hydroponic and aeroponic farming methods will likely play a role in providing sustenance. Step 8. Water management. Water is vital for human survival. Therefore, a sustainable water management system is crucial. This includes extracting water from ice, purifying it, and recycling it for various uses within the settlement. Step 9. Waste management. Just as water is essential, waste management is equally important for a healthy environment. Closed-loop systems will be employed to recycle and reuse materials, minimizing waste and maximizing resource utilization. Step 10. Crew health and safety. The well-being of the crew will be paramount. This involves continuous monitoring of their health, ensuring their safety, and providing necessary medical facilities to address any issues that may arise. These steps may seem like individual puzzle pieces, but they all work together to form a complete picture of a self-sustaining human settlement on Mars. As technology advances and our understanding of Mars grows, these plans become more refined, bringing us closer to the dream of living on the red planet. Overcoming challenges, turning obstacles into opportunities. While the idea of living on Mars is exciting, there are obstacles that must be overcome to make it a reality. But here's the thing. Every great achievement has had its share of challenges, and this is no different. So let's talk about some of the major hurdles, and how NASA and other space agencies are working tirelessly to find solutions. One of the biggest challenges is the harsh environment of Mars, the planet's thin atmosphere. Low gravity and frigid temperatures present a serious threat to human survival. But instead of seeing these as obstacles, NASA and other space agencies are viewing them as opportunities for innovation. They're developing technologies that can not only help us survive on Mars, but also thrive. For example, innovative habitats are being designed that can shield astronauts from radiation and meteorite impacts, while still providing a comfortable living space. These habitats will likely be constructed using materials that are readily available on Mars, such as the planet's abundant mineral resources. Another challenge is the difficulty of transporting people and resources to and from Mars. The journey to Mars takes months and current. Spacecraft can only carry a limited amount of supplies and fuel. But again, this is where innovation comes in. NASA is researching new propulsion systems and spacecraft designs that can make the journey faster and more efficient. They're also exploring the possibility of using resources on Mars itself to refuel spacecraft, reducing the need to transport fuel from Earth. And then there's the psychological impact of living on Mars. Humans have never lived on another planet for an extended period, so we don't know how our minds will cope with the isolation and confinement. But NASA is taking this seriously. They're conducting studies on the effects of long-duration space travel on the human psyche and are developing strategies to keep astronauts mentally healthy during their missions. In conclusion, living on Mars is not just a dream, it's a goal that NASA and other space agencies are actively working towards. With careful planning, technological advancements, and a spirit of exploration, we can turn the red planet into our second home. Every challenge we face in this endeavor will also be an opportunity to push the boundaries of human ingenuity and innovation. So what do you think? Would you live on Mars? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up. Your support means the world to us. Thanks for joining us on this journey through space and time. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll be neighbors with the Martians. Till then, keep looking up. There's always something amazing to discover in the vast expanse of our universe. Thanks for watching.